Hi there, I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you 9 new things to know about Japan tourism before traveling to Japan.
This video will provide you with the latest information that will affect your trip to Japan. For example, in October 2023, you'll be surprised to hear that Halloween in Tokyo's Shibuya district took an unexpected turn. I'll also dive into the resurgence of over-tourism, affecting travelers like you. With international travel back on track, Japan is once again buzzing with visitors, and it's changing the way we experience this beautiful country. This video will help your trip to Japan be safe and enjoyable. Please watch this video until the end.
So, let's get started.
Number 1 is over-tourism is back. According to the Japanese government's recent announcement on October 18, 2023, inbound tourism is making a remarkable comeback. In September 2023, around 2,184,300 tourists visited Japan, which is an impressive 96.1% recovery when compared to the pre-pandemic numbers in 2019. Notably, countries like South Korea, the United States, and Singapore have already exceeded pre-pandemic levels by 283.4%, 123.1%, and 130.7%, respectively. However, China, which used to top the charts, is still at 39.8%, affected by the ongoing Japan-China relations. The revival of tourism is great news, but it's also raising some concerns, especially in places like Kyoto, where the influx of tourists has led to issues like overcrowded public transport, and even the discontinuation of the one-day bus pass ticket. Additionally, the Japan Rail Pass has seen price increases. As we discussed in a previous video, if you are interested, please check out the previous video. The hope is that as relations with China improve, the number of Chinese tourists will rise. However, this could also accelerate over-tourism, leading to potential limitations in various aspects of travel. I'll continue to provide you with the latest information on this evolving situation.
To stay updated, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my previous video.
Number 2 is labor shortage. With the impact of the pandemic, many people working in Japan's tourism sector faced a significant downturn in their employment. However, as I mentioned in the previous chapter, tourism in Japan is making a remarkable comeback. Now, there's a new challenge at hand, a severe labor shortage. Private surveys have revealed that around 70 to 80% of hotels in Japan are grappling with labor shortages. This problem doesn't affect hotels alone. It extends to the entire tourism industry. Some hotels have had to restrict the occupancy of rooms due to limited staff, resulting in a situation where demand often outstrips supply. What this means for you, as a traveler, is that even if you're in Japan and want to stay at a particular hotel, you might find that they're fully booked. So, I strongly recommend making your hotel reservations well in advance.
Planning ahead will help you secure accommodations and have a more enjoyable experience during your visit to Japan.
Number 3 is Japanese currency weak. Now, Japan is experiencing a historic weakening of its currency, with the Japanese yen at its lowest value in nearly 30 years. What does this mean for you? Well, it's the perfect time to plan your trip to Japan. One of the remarkable aspects of this currency shift is that despite the passage of time and the challenges of the pandemic, Japan's prices have remained relatively stable. So, compared to the pre-pandemic era, you'll find that most things in Japan are now available at around 30% lower prices because of weakening of currency. This translates to significant savings for travelers. Whether you're exploring the vibrant streets of Tokyo, the ancient temples of Kyoto, or the bustling markets of Osaka, you'll get to enjoy all that Japan has to offer at 30% discount cost you might have expected. So, if Japan has been on your travel wish list, there's no better time to make that dream come true.
Don't miss out on this incredible chance to explore Japan.
Number 4 is Japan focused on inbound business. Japan's economy has faced challenges for nearly 30 years. However, there's a remarkable shift happening. The Japanese government is now focusing its efforts on inbound tourism as a key driver for economic recovery. This means Japan is actively welcoming international visitors, and it's a fantastic opportunity for travelers. The government is investing in infrastructure and services to make Japan an even more tourist-friendly destination. Think multilingual support, cutting-edge technology like robots, and clear signage in English, just to name a few. The result? Well, it's an ideal time for tourists to explore Japan.
Japan is ready to welcome you with open arms. Don't miss this perfect moment to experience.
Number 5 is flight occupancy and route change. According to the latest information from the Japanese government, international flights are making a remarkable comeback. As of the summer 2023 schedule, about 60% of pre-pandemic flight frequencies have been restored. What's even better is that this trend continues with more and more flights being added, especially in East Asia. But that's not all. The good news is not just limited to major cities like Tokyo and Osaka. Airlines have started flying to regional cities across Japan. For example, you can now find flights from Thailand's Bangkok to Hokkaido, from South Korea's Seoul to Sado Prefecture, or from Taiwan's Taipei to Kumamoto Prefecture.
So the impact of the pandemic is fading, and Japan is becoming increasingly accessible. So now is the best time to come to Japan for you.
Number 6 is explore countryside. As I mentioned in the previous chapter, with the commencement of international routes to regional destinations and the Japanese government's concerted efforts to enhance tourism infrastructure, exploring the Japanese countryside has never been easier and more rewarding. Before the pandemic, many visitors were drawn to the well-known Golden Route, connecting Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. But in the post-pandemic era, the landscape is changing. One notable example is Iwate Prefecture's capital, Morioka, which was featured in the New York Times 52 Places to Go in 2023. This is a testament to the growing appeal of regional destinations. Moreover, places like Tochigi Prefecture and Koki Prefecture have already seen foreign visitor numbers surpass pre-pandemic levels as of August 2023, making them fantastic destinations to explore. So, why not venture beyond the usual tourist hotspots? Discover the beauty of the countryside, experience local cultures, and enjoy the charm of lesser explored region.
Don't miss this opportunity to explore the hidden gems of Japan.
Number 7 is seasonal events. One of the unique and exciting aspects of visiting Japan is experiencing the country's diverse seasonal events. Japan is known for its rich four-season cycle, and each season brings its own special celebrations and activities. In spring, you can join the cherry blossom viewing, known as Hanami, or witness colorful carp-shaped koinobari flags flying high. Summer is all about vibrant summer festivals, spectacular fireworks displays, and the refreshing sound of wind chimes. Autumn paints the landscape with beautiful crimson foliage, and you can enjoy Halloween festivities too. As winter arrives, Japan transforms into a winter wonderland, perfect for skiing and other snow sports. These seasonal events offer an incredible opportunity to immerse yourself in Japanese culture and traditions. However, be prepared for the crowds during the peak seasons. Like Kyoto's autumn foliage, accommodations can get expensive, so early reservations are highly recommended.
So when you are planning to Japan, consider the unique events happening during each season, and you can spend more wonderful time in Japan by enjoying them.
Number 8 is event update. As you might know, Halloween has been a hugely popular event in Tokyo, especially in Shibuya, where costumed crowds would gather for a massive celebration. However, due to safety concerns, there have been significant updates. In 2022, a tragic incident occurred in Seoul, which led to heightened safety measures and regulations for Halloween celebrations in Japan. In October 2023, the Japanese government issued a warning, advising against coming to Shibuya during Halloween. Consequently, The usual massive gatherings in Shibuya decreased significantly. But here's the positive news. Halloween is still very much a beloved event in Japan. In response to the regulations in Shibuya, Halloween celebrations have been spreading to other areas like Ikebukuro, Shinjuku, Roppongi, and more. This decentralization of festivities not only alleviates crowding issues, but also reduces the risks associated with large gatherings.
So, if you are planning to Japan during Halloween season, consider exploring these alternative locations. From now on, I will tell you the latest information for happy your trip in Japan.
Number 9 is rush hour congestion again. As I explained in a previous video, the packed commuter trains during rush hour can be quite an experience. However, during the pandemic, remote work became more common in Japan, leading to a decrease in train congestion. Many people started working from home, which provided some relief during your commute. But here's the latest update. Japanese companies are now encouraging employees to return to the office, leading to a resurgence of crowded trains during rush hour. Just as I explained in a previous video, I highly recommend avoiding the rush hour trains whenever possible to ensure a more comfortable and less crowded travel experience. Plan your daily outings outside of the peak rush hour times. This can vary slightly by city, but as a general rule, it's best to avoid the trains during early mornings and late afternoons. So, when traveling around Japan, try to arrange your schedule to steer clear of the hustle and bustle during these peak hours. Safe and comfortable travels in Japan.
How was the 9 new information about Japan tourism? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye!